I'm here with Ben Relles, the creator of Obama Girl, and wanted to ask you a few questions today, starting with the most basic.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to make the original I Got a Crush on Obama video? Tell us about sort of the process.
Yeah, sure. So we actually put out the original video a year ago today. And when I originally did the video, a lot of it was because so many people were talking about the role that the internet and YouTube would play in this election. It felt like it would be something that would be really fun to be a part of. So I came up with the song with a singer-songwriter in Philadelphia named Leah Kaufman, who I'd worked with before. Then we actually found someone to play the part of Obama Girl, that's Amberly Ettinger. And the whole process was really quick. We shot the video in about 6 hours on a Friday. We put it out a couple weeks later. And, I really, when we put it out, had no idea we'd still be making these Obama Girl videos a year later. But I was really excited about this being a way for me to sort of create a video that might be part of the political discussion.
So at that point, Obama was still very much a rising star, not
Yeah.
where anywhere near a nomination. People
Definitely,
weren't even
yeah.
considering that.
Yeah, he was polling at 14% when the first video came out. I mean, obviously he was a very well-known name, but a lot of people were assuming Hillary Clinton would get the nomination. And as our videos came out, it was interesting to follow the plot line, because at one point it started to feel more and more like, oh, it really looks like he has a shot in this race.
So at that point, when you decided to make this video, Obama was really just a rising star. He certainly wasn't expected to be the nominee.
Exactly, yeah. Senator Obama, when our video came out, was polling somewhere around 15%. And what was really interesting was, as we started to make more and more videos, he actually started pulling closer and closer to Senator Clinton. So it was interesting to see, if we could kind of be a part of some of that storyline. And then what's really amazing is, now he is a presumptive nominee, and we've been seeing here and there places where people actually give us some credit for maybe that early rise. And Dick Morris, who advised Bill Clinton, he actually said that our video did more than any of Obama's television ads. And somebody on Air America said something very similar. And if that's even partially true, to me, it's a really interesting representation of how individuals are participating in this election in different ways and potentially having an impact.
So, drawing on that, so what impact do you think your work, and as a greater trend, other political music videos, spin-offs, things like the Will.I.am, Yes We Can, what, as a broad genre of video, what impact do you think that type of work has had on this election?
I like to think that some of the success that our video had maybe encouraged other people to do things that could have been completely different, but said, wow, if a video can be created in a weekend and be seen 10 million times, maybe this will be a way for me to get whatever I have to say out there. And there's that. In terms of all the political music videos, I mean, that's what's been kind of the craziest from my perspective is we put out this Obama Girl, and now there's a Ron Paul Girl and a Hot for Hill and McCain Girls and Huckabee Girls. And part of that is also this internet culture where a lot of times when something is big online, a lot of the kind of mashups and remixes happen soon thereafter, and people really get to participate in the process, which is exciting.
So what do you think the role of humor is in politics, and specifically in this election? Do you think that it has evolved and has made more of an impact on this particular cycle?
I don't know if it's made more of an impact, but I think the way that humor is being used online is a little bit different from the way that we've seen in the mainstream media. Political satire is something that's been around forever, cartoons and Saturday Night Live and The Daily Show. And the thing that you're seeing in new media, which I think is different, is one, there's a lot of conversation around the content. I mean, YouTube, obviously, you put up a video and immediately there can be thousands of comments about it, and that's really exciting. And then a lot of times the blogs and the MySpace pages and the Facebook pages get to actually participate in it by posting some of this content and sharing it. So that whole participatory nature of online political satire is a lot of fun. And in terms of the impact that it's having, my sense is that a lot of times these videos are actually bringing to the surface, even if it's done in a satirical way, issues that sometimes the mainstream media doesn't address, and that's really interesting to see.
The last question is, do you think politics is actually considered to be cool now?
I mean, I certainly think that young people this election are participating in ways that has never happened before, and to a degree, it feels to me like saying, if you're at least among my peer group and most people I've hung out with, to be completely oblivious about what's going on is very uncool. And to me, at a bare minimum, to me, there's a lot of excitement around this election, and I think that politics, I don't know if politics are cool, but I do feel like younger people more and more are really feeling like they're a part of this, that, you know, whether they support McCain or Obama, they have tools at their disposal now they didn't have before, definitely not in 2004. YouTube certainly being a huge one, where suddenly if they have something that they want to put out there, they can put it out there. I think that's cool.